Hi, this is Julie for Beadaholique, and today I'm going to show you how to make a wire form, which you can then wire wrap with beads. These are great for earrings or pendants. And what you're going to need for this project is you're going to need some wire, 16 to 18 gauge. 18 gauge is going to be a little bit easier to work with, so I prefer 18. You're going to need a dowel or mandrel to shape your wire around. This is about 1 inch thick. If you don't have a dowel or a mandrel, you can go ahead and use something like a paint bottle or a glue bottle. Don't use the squishy part. Go ahead and use the lid, something that is firm. But basically, you're looking for anything that just has a nice solid round shape to it. A pill bottle will work well as well. You're going to need a pair of flush cutters, a pair of chain nose, flat nose pliers, and a pair of round nose pliers. So here's the sample of what we're going to be making, and then here's one that I've already started to bead. So you can see it actually holds its shape really well and is a nice foundation. So to begin, go ahead and cut yourself some wire. Now the amount of wire you need is going to be based upon the size of the round shape you're going to be making. So for this one, which is about 1 inch, I like to cut about 8 inches of wire. Always cut a little bit more than you think you're going to need. It's better to have a little bit extra than too little. And I'm just going to try to straighten the wire out a little bit with my fingers. These kinks are going to work themselves out anyways when I shape it. So now taking my dowel, I'm going to find the midpoint approximately in my wire. I'm going to hold it with my thumb. And now I'm going to curve the wire around the form. And I'm going to pull it all the way around so that the wires cross. Now what I want to do at this point is I want to take my chain nose pliers. I want to kind of bend this back a little bit. And then I'm going to produce a kink so that my wire is now standing upright. You can see what that looks like if I take it off the form. Putting it back on the form, I want to find the area where these two wires are going to meet. And I'm going to do another kink. So I want both of my wires to be sticking straight up. Now I'm going to see which one is longest because I just guesstimated. I didn't measure, so that's fine. So I'm going to take this off of the form. And on the shorter one, I'm going to cut it down so it's about 1/4 inch long. There we go. I'm going to line this up, and where that space is, where the two meet, I'm going to put my pliers. And now I'm going to create a bend. So this is what we've got so far. Now I'm going to take my round nose pliers. I'm going to put them right into that corner, right where they kind of grab. They can't go anywhere else. And now I'm going to decide about how big of a loop I want. If I want a smaller loop, I'll go towards the tip of the round nose pliers. If I want a larger loop, I'll go further back. I'm going to take this, holding it, twist it around. I'm going to twist it all the way around. And I'm going to pull out my pliers, put them in the top part now so that I've got a good grip. I'm going to work this totally around here, still holding, do a curve. And now what I'm going to want to try to do, and this is going to be the hardest part of the entire project, I want to try to capture the short end in my wrappings so that I want it to be lined up right like that behind the other end, and I want to capture it and wrap around it to secure it. And this is a bit tricky. It takes a little bit of getting used to. You sometimes have to kind of bend your circle in a little bit to try to capture it. You always want to just keep a firm grip on your round nose pliers. And then just keep wrapping around until you get to the base. Pull your pliers out. You want to take your flush cutters, snip that end, and now if it's a little bit rough, go ahead and just push that wire in And my shape is a little bit distorted, so I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to put it back onto my dowel, shape it, pull it back off. And then if this looks like it maybe is tilting a little bit to the side, pull it straight. Just keep shaping it on your dowel. And there you go. Now I have actually a set that I can make a pair of earrings out of. I hope you enjoyed this technique for creating quick and easy wire forms.